Hi, I'm Courtney, and this is our 131 project. We did our project on happiness scores of different countries, and we wanted to see which variables contribute most to the happiness score. So this is our happiness score, our response variable. It has pretty close to a normal distribution with the center around 5. And then our family, these are some variables that we looked further at that were really significantly skewed. So family is pretty significantly left skewed, and then trust in government is right skewed.
Hi, I'm Emma. So for our exploratory analysis, our guiding question was which factors contributed most to a country's happiness score. So to do that, initially, we started looking at the correlation between each variable and the happiness score in every country. And with that, we were able to rank which variables had the highest correlation. So as you can see here, economy has the highest correlation with happiness score, then family and then health are all pretty similar, they're all very high. And then a bit lower is freedom, trust in government, and then generosity is our lowest score. And also to model that, we did a scatter plot of every single variable against happiness score. And this is an example of happiness score and economy because you can see it's very strongly linearly positively correlated. So it shows that knowing a country's economy, you can really easily predict the country's happiness. And then before we get into our linear regression analysis, it's important to understand how the scores for each country came about. So every country is scored in relationship to a dystopian society. And so the dystopian society is a combination of the lowest scoring countries for each of the 6 variables. So for example, Congo has the lowest economy, so that has a baseline score, and every country is ranked how much better it is than Congo at economy, which gives every single country a positive score across every single category, except for these 6 countries have a score of 0. So the worst economy is Congo, like I stated earlier. The worst family scoring country is Central African Republic. The lowest health score is Sierra Leone. The lowest freedom score is Iraq. The lowest trust in government is Indonesia, and the lowest generosity is Greece. So those 6 countries make up our dystopia. And this is a photo of Greece to illustrate that further.
Okay. Hi, I'm Brennan. So I'll be telling you about the simple linear regression that we did. So according to Kaggle, where we found this data set, they said that because the way that the data was collected, instead of doing a multiple linear regression, we should do several simple linear regressions. So that's how we found the intercept, slope, and the p-values for the significance of each of these variables. So we did end up finding that all of the different variables when predicting the happiness score of a country are significant, but they are also in line with the correlation coefficients that we had found before. So for example, economy is the most correlated while generosity is, and also the most statistically significant while generosity is the least. And then with the intercepts here, we can see that when, so for each of these variables, this intercept represents the happiness score when at the dystopia level. So each of those countries that we had said before in the previous slides, that this is the happiness score on average that country would be at when like the level is 0. And then the slope for each of these just represents if you increase the score of one of the variables of like the predictor, then that's how much the happiness will increase. So yeah, all of them are good predictors of happiness level.
Thank you
for watching our presentation.